Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Nate Calhoun. Um, just a little bit of info about myself. Um, Currently, right now, I live with my wife. We live in Lynchburg, Virginia, and we've been loving it. I moved here in about 2013. Did all my 4 years at Liberty and got a job as a flight instructor not long after I graduated. Worked there for about 2 years and then decided to get my aircraft maintenance degree, so my A&P. Did the A&P program back in 2019, graduated, and not long after graduated, COVID hit, and so flying jobs were pretty difficult to find back then. And so I ended up getting a job at the A&P school as a laboratory technician, and I mostly just help out with stuff I did as a student. I do basically bug airplanes. What I mean by bug is I'll just put faults in them for our students to find. I also just keep up with shop inventory. I also try to make sure that we have all the parts that we need for repairs and just some general background stuff just to keep the aircraft maintenance school working. As of right now, I am working on the aviation safety degree, and I'm really enjoying it. I think something I'd really love to do with it long term is I'd love to be able to incorporate aviation safety in a missions capacity. My wife and I are actually looking at going overseas to do missionary work with. As of right now, the organization we're looking for is, or looking at, I apologize, is Ethnos 360. Um, and I guess the biggest reason we're looking at them is just because they really focus a lot on tribal church planning, and that is something that my wife and I really find where our heartbeat is. We want to be able to help just with indigenous people and people in general be able to connect with local churches. And so overall, it's been a really good process. We're actually about to leave next week to go to Arizona, which is where their aviation training base is, and we'll be meeting a lot with their upper management, and just to ask questions about the organization as a whole, and just kind of see what they do. I would love to use this degree of aviation safety to maybe incorporate some missions aviation safety more specifically, and just try to learn how missions aviation can be, you know, can be, or how I could use this aviation safety course to help incorporate and make aviation safe for missions. Something that we've had recently, a big life change. My wife and I just recently found out that she is pregnant. I actually have a few video or a few pictures. We just did our first ultrasound the other day, which is really exciting. Oh, it's upside down. But we were really excited. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet. My wife is only about, she is currently about 12 weeks pregnant, so I think we find out at week 20 what the gender is. But we're really excited. We're very thankful that the Lord has allowed us to embark on an endeavor of being parents. And it's, for myself, a little bit, it's been pretty surreal just to see my wife go through a lot with pregnancy. I had no idea that pregnancy was so difficult. But I'm doing my best to be there for her. And so, anyway, but I am very excited for this course. I think that this is really where I wanted to learn a lot, is just really how to make aviation, and really more specifically mission aviation, more safe. And I really do feel that this opportunity to get a degree with Liberty has been really good. So, like I said, looking forward to get to know everyone, and wish you all the best in this course.